and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's pick a card reading, we have a goddess pick a card reading. We have 5 different piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. Pause the reading to really choose which card selection or card pile that you would like to pick. I'm also going to be putting crystals after this. In this reading, you're going to find out which goddess you are. There's multiple goddesses in each reading, so this is a general reading. There's more than one person watching this, so find out what resonates with you, which goddess resonates with you in the reading. Maybe they all resonate with you, and that is why I added more than one goddess in each reading, in each pile. So find out what goddess you are, what personality traits, what goddess personality traits you resonate with, what healing messages these goddesses have for you, and which goddess represents you, what your goddess mission is. All of these questions you will find out in this goddess pick a card reading. All the timestamps will be in the comment section and the description box down below, and I will also add all the cards that I used in this reading down below as well. So let's go ahead and put on crystals. Pile number 1, we have rose quartz. Pile number 2, we have hematite crystal. For pile number 3, we have peacock ore, which is also called bornite crystal. Then we have a fluorite and a lapis lazuli. Again, all the timestamps will be in the description and the comment section down below. Pause the reading, take a few breaths, really connect with your intuition to see which pile resonates with you the best. If one pile doesn't resonate with you while you're watching it, pick a different pile. Alright guys, I'm excited to reveal which goddesses you represent, and let's just get right into the readings. I will see you in your reading. Bye! Hello pile number 1, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked rose quartz crystal, which we also have in the view of this reading today. Let's dive right into your reading. So the first card we have is Green Tara. Green Tara is such a beautiful, beautiful card, and she is all about salvation, and she's also about expansion and wisdom. I feel that you are someone who is a very native type of goddess, a very native old type of goddess. Green Tara is a Tibetan goddess from Tibetan times, and she's all about salvation. She's all about taking care of the community. Green Tara blesses you in all parts of your life. A healing message from Green Tara is to let you know that you are not alone. Such beautiful cards. I feel that you're someone who already is very earthy, very grounded, very peaceful, or really wants peace in this world. Let's go into the second card, and we have the white buffalo calf woman, who is also known as the Lakota goddess, and she's all about reverence and change. And this is so beautiful. Look, she has like a little incense going here and a bunch of feathers in her hair. So I definitely feel that you're a native goddess, very native, works with medicine. You really, whether it's herbal medicine, Eastern, Western herbal medicine, essential oils, something in that, alchemy, you know, making things, making potions, whatever you want to call it. But I feel that you're someone who is very into medicine, very into alternative medicine, natural ways. That is the type of goddess part of a type of goddess that you are. And then you also have goddess Artemis, Thea Artemis, because she is a Greek goddess. So she also represents focus. So you have salvation, reverence, and focus. These are really strong, powerful words. And this is really, there's going to be change in building your foundation, and you really just need to expand, and you have a lot of wisdom. And look, Thea Artemis is holding an arrow, really just choosing the direction that you're supposed to go in, and you're really meant to go in, and moving forward. And she is also someone very native. And look at this beautiful necklace that she has on as well. So maybe it's jewelry that you're creating something that is really gonna be beneficial for others, and it's going to really heal others. And that's what medicine is. It really helps heal other people. White buffalo calf woman, she's all about peace and harmony. So you're someone who just really likes peace and harmony and a gentleness. And if that doesn't resonate with you, definitely go choose a different pile. Or maybe this means that you need to build those characteristics within you, because your goddesses, they're showing that this is who you truly are at the core of your being. Thea Artemis, she gives us opportunities, success, and really paying attention to your heart desires and moving towards them. She's all about seizing the moment. So let's dive deeper into your reading and what else your goddesses have to say to you. I feel that you just have many heart desires. You're very passionate, very grounded, earthy. You're like an earth goddess, earth angel. You have this very earthy energy to you. You have a lot of strength and wisdom with you, and you're just a very gentle goddess. So we have Archangel Michael. Definitely use Archangel Michael with you. He's always working with you. You're someone who is most likely really empathetic. You're really empathetic. Archangel Michael really works with indigos, empaths, starseeds, and he's working with you very closely. He's a powerful archangel. He works really closely with God, if that's what you resonate with, God, source, universe, who's protecting and guiding you through situations. Archangel Michael is really great at cutting cords. So really, you need to cut cords weekly as the goddess that you are, because you have a very pure, angelic energy with you, and Archangel Michael is with you, protecting you. And then we have you asked your angels to help you with this? Are you asking your angels to help you with your heart's desires, what you desire, what you're passionate about? All the things that you're passionate about. You have a lot of strength. Your angels want you to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission, and they will intervene in your free will choices. So let's see what else we have. I remember. You're not alone. Inner Earth. Again, this goes along with all these earthy type goddesses that you have here. Let me move up the cards because they're a little hard to see in the viewfinder. I apologize. There we go. But we have I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You have a divine mission, your goddess mission here on earth. What is your goddess mission? Your fated life versus the destiny life. This is, are you just letting fate happen, or are you taking control of your destiny and going after your dreams? Your goddesses want you to, they're giving you the strength to go after your dreams. And your goddesses want you to know that you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Maybe you are very isolated because you are someone who's really empathic, and really people being in crowds and stuff can drain you. So you have to surround yourself with white light and know that it raises your vibration. And don't isolate yourself. You need connection. You need to be involved in the community because you have a lot to bring to the community. Again, I feel that you're going to be working with medicine. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. As an empath, and the goddesses that you have, you go through a lot of obstacles, but you go through them with grace, a lot of grace. And if you haven't been going through your obstacles with a lot of grace, in this reading it's saying go with your obstacles through grace and know that there's a lesson in each situation. Find the solution instead of the problem. You'll survive this, and you'll have new solutions and beginnings. And this is just a beautiful life. Look at how beautiful your life can be. This beautiful. You can have your heaven on earth. And just remember who you are. She has this gem placed or star placed in her heart chakra. Your goddesses really want you to connect with your heart desires, really connect with that. And maybe you've forgotten what your heart desires were, and you need to connect again. If you see these two, it's the same person, and it's just a reflection. You need to connect again. Connect with yourself and connect with the community, because these are right next to each other, working with the community. And you have Archangel Michael. Really work with him weekly to really cleanse your energy field, because you're a very empathic goddess. We also have Vesta. Vesta is a different goddess as well. She's a Roman goddess. So this is really, again, where your strength is going to come from. Your home, your environment. How can you better your environment? How can you make it feel more homey? This is bringing warmth into your life. I feel that you have a very wandy energy, like the wands in the tarot. You have this wand energy, that you have all this passion and energy that needs to be released. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So maybe you're in the process of moving, and this move is going to be really beneficial to you. It's going to bring you that inner home feeling, that inner earth, that feeling, that will help you open up your heart desires. And if you're not moving, maybe just in your environment, you need to sage and change things up and move things around your environment to really bring new energy into your life. But you really have a lot of expansion and wisdom in this goddess energy reading, a lot of change and a lot to do to build your foundation. There's a lot coming, and your goddesses are with you to help you and guide you with that. They're so beautiful, all of these goddesses. Then we have the Sacred Oracle card, Space. And look, very fiery again. Right next to Vesta, we have a very fiery energy. You're someone who is super driven. And if you've forgotten that you are someone who is really driven, your goddesses are here to tell you that you are super driven. And look, we have space. So we have movement and space. How can you make your environment healthy again? How can you create a new healthy change, a new space? And look at these. We have feathers here again. Very feather. You're someone who is very, what's the word I'm looking for? You're someone who is very like a fairy, like you just someone who flies. Birds are symbolic for you. Your angels, your goddesses connect with you through feathers and through the new moon. They connect with you. They want you to really connect with the new moon, with the goddesses. So write down your goddesses. You have Vesta, Green Tower. You have Vesta, Green Tara, White Buffalo Calf Woman, the Lakota goddess, and Thea Artemis, which is also means goddess Artemis. I like to say Thea because that is what goddess means in Greek. But space, really cleansing your space, giving yourself enough space, boundaries. This is a beautiful goddess reading. I hope that really resonated with you, and hit the likes button if it did. Definitely share your comments or stories down below. Subscribe to my channel to hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday, which are my upload days. You also got the rose quartz crystal, which is really connecting with the community, compassion, self-love. Use this type of crystal energy to help you connect to your heart desires. Connecting with your heart. You really need to connect with your heart. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to pile number 2, and I hope you really enjoyed this. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Hello, pile number 2. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome to your goddess pick a card reading, pile number 2. If you picked a crystal, you picked hematite. Put that right over here. All right, let's dive into your reading. The first goddess that we have in your reading is Azumi, which is a Shinto Japanese goddess. To pronounce her full name is Ame no Yuzumi no Mikoto, a Shinto Japanese goddess, and your card is all about humor. It's all about humor and laughter, and that laughter is the best medicine, and this goddess wants you to really bring laughter and joy and fun into your life because it's truly the best medicine. And maybe you are someone who is very witty, jokes around a lot. You're the type of goddess that really lightens up the mood. You change the mood, the energy in the room with your jokes and happiness and joyful way that you are. And this really builds you up. This really helps you, and this really heals others. This is how you heal others, is by your humor. If you're not someone who is humorous, this goddess card wants you to know that you really thrive when you're having a fun time, joyful, and really you need to focus on bringing more joy and fun into your life. The second goddess card we have is Danu, Assurance. She's a Celtic goddess. And Assurance, you have these beautiful cards so far, and she is all about creating new things, creating your reality, creating magic. Look at here, she's creating a new plant. She's, really magical in that way, and being able to manifest things in her life. So you're someone who you're a goddess that knows how to manifest really well. And then we have number 10 here, which 1 equals new beginnings. You're able to really start off new beginnings, start new phases really quickly, and that's really beautiful. And I find we have these 2 different colors. Look, we have really red, really strong, and really blue, and this reminds me of like fire and ice. You're someone who really wears many hats. You're a queen that can really wear many hats, a goddess that really wears many hats. You're adaptable and you're mutable. You're really able to adapt to your environment. And then we have Spider Woman. Oh, and look, we have co-creation. You are someone, a goddess that can really manifest and co-create your life. You're really strong at doing that. And then we have red, blue, and red. Really beautiful colors here. This is 8 plus 4 equals 12. And then 1 plus 2 equals 3 in numerology. And 3, that's your third card as well in your third goddess card. So you're really someone who can really bring a crowd together. You're someone that can really touch people's hearts. Danu is a Celtic earth goddess, very earthy. That's where all that laughter and joy comes from. Very earthy, very magical. Both of these are all these are magical because laughter is the best medicine. It can heal so many different things. And Spider Woman, she's a Navajo god. And really, when you think of a web, a spider web, your goddess healing message is to really not to get tangled into people's dramas, in your dramas, because it really that's what brings you down as a goddess. And really stick with, you know, being humorous, laughter, joy, and co-creating, really creating your life. You're someone that can really create your daily life. You're able to manifest things really, really quickly. So don't get stuck in the webs. Make beautiful webs, right? When you make a web, it's really a magical thing with spiders. So Spider Woman represents obviously a spider. So spider is one of your little insect spirit. It's an animal spirit for you. Your goddess message is really to show what motivates you, what inspires you. And once you realize what motivates you and inspires you, that's when you can really create magic. Then we have visualize success, cancel, clear, delete. Again, you're a co-creator, right? Co-creation. You have Danu, who is a magical. So visualize your success. How can you visualize? How can you manifest? See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. I feel you're someone who is very fiery. You have a lot of good energy. So visualize your success. Create your fruits of labor. Really bring in that abundance into your life. We have the waterfalls in here, which you really know how to fill up your cup. And then we have Archangel Michael here. This is representing Archangel Michael, who has a sword. You really want to cancel, clear, delete any negative thoughts that you have in your daily life. And really anything that you say negative, just say cancel, clear, delete. It's super easy, and it really will cancel out any of that negative energy or things that you truly don't want. Your goddess main message is really to focus on what it is that you truly desire. What do you want? What do you want to manifest in this world? How do you want to heal others through your gifts? Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form, because you are a big manifester. You manifest things so quickly, and you can ask the angels to cancel the effect of past negative thinking. So since you are such a big manifester, you can really change things around. It's like a web, really creating your web. So let's see what else your goddesses have for you. Earth pulsing, activated earth. We have 2 earth cards here. And look, this is a beautiful waterfall again. We have multiple waterfalls in these cards and water. So maybe you are a water sign, a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio, but if you're not a water sign or have that in your birth chart, you are someone who is really emotional. So really stabilize your emotions so that you can manifest your desires. You really need to stabilize your emotions, because sometimes they can get in the way of your success and what you want to achieve as a goddess. Earth pulsing, pulse of mother, slow down, time in nature, take time in nature. Laughter, again, this is right above Yuzumi, so she really wants you to take time to enjoy yourself. And when you look at closely, this person is laying in a bed of flowers and water. She's really taking that restful time to really be peaceful. And then we have activated earth here, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Really trust your manifesting abilities. You're someone who is magical. And when you look at this alignment right here, Danu, a goddess, has a very blue energy, and this pillar of light is just illuminating her. It's really illuminating her. So really surround yourself with white light. Visualize that. Visualize white light around you, and visualize success. Anything that you don't want, clear, cancel, and delete that. Do not focus on that. Focus on your success. And really, that pillar of light, look at how beautiful it is. It's the same color as her. It's blue. So it's really, coming in alignment with yourself. And then we have the weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So there are things that you are carrying, because this card is showing that it's time for you to go and rest. Really do waterfall meditations. That's really going to help you, and it's going to help you feel connected to your goddesses. But stop carrying the weight of the world. Stop taking care of everybody else and take care of you, because it's so important. As a goddess, you're meant to bring a lot of magic into people's lives. And that's also where the humor comes in. Maybe you use the humor sometimes as a coping mechanism to cover up your true feelings. So what are you truly feeling at this time? What emotions are coming up for you in this goddess reading? What do you have to emotionally heal? And you need to make boundaries with certain people, because it's not really serving you at this time. And then your other goddess you have is Sekhmet, and she is an Egyptian goddess, and she says, be strong. Look at the strength. We have lions here. It's really important to stay strong. You're stronger than you think, and your strength assures you a happy outcome. So you have two assurance. You have assurance in this card, and then assurance. Your goddess they're assuring you that you are strong, and they're here to give you this strength. Really call on these goddesses. Manifest their energy. Manifest and visualize yourself as these goddesses to implement this in your daily life. It's like having an alter ego, or like just really use your imagination. That's what your goddesses are saying, that they really want you to visualize. Use your imagination. Visualize yourself as these goddesses. And when you think of like, what would these goddesses do? Then you do that in your daily life. Because why not? You are allowed to. You manifest your life. You draw the painting. You create the canvas. Sekhmet is also the sun god. So she is the sun god, Leo energy. Be accountable. Let go what no longer serves you. Sekhmet is also about letting go. Are you working through your heart, or are you working through your ego? And your goddesses want you to work through your heart chakra, your heart desires, manifesting through what you really truly want with your heart. And then we have this beautiful oracle card, Efficiency. Look how beautiful she is. So mysterious, right? She's so mysterious. So you have a mysterious energy to you, a very mysterious energy to you. Efficiency is all about having a fresh approach, creating your new plans, right? A fresh approach, a new beginning. You have this new beginning. And she also talks about imagination, and I was just talking about using your imagination to create your reality. And this card is all about imagination and being efficient with it, being committed to keep creating your life, and also being responsible what you create for your life, because you might have created things that you didn't really truly want. So really pay attention to what you truly want. Really tap in to the core of your heart, what you really want in life. And just really daydream and be playful. These two cards are about being playful, daydreaming. And then we have hematite crystal, if you picked a crystal, and the hematite is really good at getting the negativity away. Really holds negativity, it absorbs negativity. So really get a hematite to really help you when you're thinking negatively. This can be your cancel, clear, delete crystal, and really hold it. When it could be a symbolic, and it could be something that you visually and physically hold. You just let the hematite absorb all your negativity, and that will be a great way for you, because you are someone who is visual. That is your reading. Hit the like button down below if it resonated with you. Share your story or share comments down below. Hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday, my upload days. Namaste. I'ma head over to pile number 3. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your Goddess Pick a Card reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked the Peacock Ore or the Bornite crystal. Okay, pile number 3, your first goddess. We have Saraswati, Mastery, Hindu goddess. She's a Hindu goddess. She's all about wisdom, a lot of wisdom, working with the arts, with language. This is you. This is who you are. You have a lot of literature to you. You have a lot of artsy nature to you, and music. You're someone who is really a creator. Like, you just are very a creative person, and this really brings you a lot of great expansion in your life. It brings you a lot of abundance in your life. Look how beautiful she is. She's really focused. You're someone who is really focused, and you're someone who just really has great energy. You really I see light around you. You have this sort of aura around you that you really bring into a room. You really have this beautiful energy to you. You have this glow. When you walk in a room, people look at you. When you're walking, maybe you wonder when you're like in the stores, people just stare at you and you're like, why are they staring at you? It's because you emanate this beautiful glow, this goddess glow. So really accept that, work with that, accept the glow. We have this beautiful Greek goddess. We have Thea Hecate, the in-between. And then we have, new beginnings here, because 9 + 1 = 10. You're someone who is a very old soul. This card reminds me of someone who is a very old soul. And again, Saraswati, she's a very wisdom type of goddess. So you're someone who really has a lot of wisdom. You're an old soul. You have this beautiful aura about you. Again, look at this beautiful aura around her head and her crown chakra. You're someone who's very clairvoyant. You have psychic abilities. And then we have this beautiful goddess, this Greek goddess, Thea Demetria. So you have 2 Greek goddesses here. So that really tells me that in your past life, you were a Greek goddess. And maybe you're Greek yourself, but it's a general reading, so that could resonate with somebody else. But you're really good at communicating with people. You're really good. And again, look at this beautiful, beautiful energy surrounding each of the crowns of these goddesses. You really have this energy. You really connect to divine, to source, to the universe. You really have this glow that you just bring into a room, and you just have this old wisdom, this old soul. You have this beautiful energy about you that you emanate, and people really see that. You're someone who's very pure. You have pure energy. You're an old soul. You've been here before. You're a goddess that has been here before. And then we have like mastery, the in-between, the nurturer. So the in-between is really, balancing the in-between, having harmony. And mastery is really like, it reminds me of the magician in the tarot. You really have to master your skills and talents. That is your goddess mission. And then you're someone who's very nurturing. You really love to nurture people. You're someone who didn't necessarily have a very nurturing childhood. And that is the reason why you're someone who is very nurturing. And it just explains why you've got the peacock crystal, because this is like, when you look at this, it's beautiful, it's glowing, it's magical, it's full of different colors. But you still have a lot of learning to do. You're gonna learn a lot, and through all this learning, you're really gonna teach people. That's how you're gonna really help people. So keep learning, and the in-between also means about learning. And maybe you also, as an old soul, you really hold a lot of responsibility. You're an old soul. A lot of old souls, we hold a lot of responsibility. And it's just because we, as children, old souls really had to grow up fast. Again, that's where the nurturing comes in. Any old soul is definitely a nurturer. It comes hand in hand. So these 2 cards are really strong, and they're both Greek goddesses. So you definitely were, again, I'm saying this again, you were a Greek goddess in your past life. And with the in-between, you really need to choose your thoughts, your beliefs wisely, and your emotions. You really need to master that to really teach people, because your emotions, your negative thoughts can get in the way, your beliefs. You are someone who's an old soul, so you don't like people telling you what to do, but you really have to put some of your feelings aside and know when to, you got to work a little bit more on communication, because we have 2 number here. 2, it works with communication, partnership, community, relationships. So you really need to communicate with people, because as an old soul, you have all this wisdom, right? And when you try to teach people, you just expect them to understand you, but not everybody's going to understand you at your level of consciousness. So these are saying that you really need to dumb it down for people, not like in a bad way, but you need to make it simpler for people to understand and not get frustrated. Then we have heal away addictions, clear yourself. As an old soul, you're definitely gonna need to clear yourself regularly. You need to visualize yourself every morning before you wake up with white light surrounding you, or praying, however that looks to you. But you need some sort of outlet to clear yourself, because someone who like you, who really glows and has this pure soul, who emanates this energy, people can take advantage of you. They can really, put cords in you, energetic cords. So clear yourself, cut cords. Take a Epsom salt bath once a week. Your goddesses want you to take an Epsom salt bath once a week to really cleanse your energy. This is gonna really help clear your aura and your energetic field. It's really going to benefit you, because you're someone who really, since you shine so bright, you really attract a lot of different energies. So ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. And here you might be dealing with some sort of addiction, and addictions can be so many different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be just drugs and alcohol. Addictions can be anything. So it's time to let go of those behaviors that are blocking you from your heart desires, and call on Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing, because he works with health, he works with addictions, and he works with the healing emerald green light. So really work with him. Call on Archangel Raphael, because your cup is overflowing. Your cup is overflowing, and you really need to find that balance where you are giving and receiving the same amount. And you really need to slow down, because we have the turtle here. A turtle is coming as your spirit animal through this goddess reading, and you really need to just slow it down. Take it steady and just really give some time to yourself. Then we have the Hieroth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. How beautiful is this card? It's such a rose quartz looking kind of energy, like crystalline energy, and it's just so beautiful. It reminds, these two cards right next to each other, it reminds me of like cotton candy, right? It has this blue and then the pink. These are beautiful, beautiful energies. So work with your heart chakra and work with your throat chakra, because your throat chakra works with communication and really speaking your truth, because you're an old soul, you have a lot of wisdom. So really learn your craft, learn how you're gonna create this public speaking, how you're gonna really express yourself where people can relate to you. But you're longing for home. You're someone, if you're an old soul, you're most likely a starseed that is just longing to be in the home. You're in the stars. You really enjoy the planets and the stars. You're someone that really enjoys astrology and things in that nature, the moon, nature, like space. You really love that, and you really have this longing from home. Like anywhere in your environment, wherever you tend to move or live, you never feel quite home. So how can you bring that type of energy to home? And then we have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. This is what you do throughout your whole life, because it's the in-between. It's right above this beautiful old soul, Thea Akate. She is the lessons, your soul growth, the studying, mastery, studying again, higher learning. You're someone that loves to learn, and you're constantly learning. Your soul is constantly growing. You're constantly studying. You're learning these lessons, and maybe sometimes you feel like, when is life really going to stop testing you? When are you going to have to stop learning these lessons? But that's not the soul contract that you signed up to come here. That is not the soul contract you came. You signed to do all this work and to do all these lessons, because you're really going to teach others. You're really going to expand. You're going to really expand consciousness, because you have so much knowledge and so much experience to teach people. And then we have perspective here. Look at that. We have the earth so far away from space. Again, we have space again. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So maybe you're feeling a lot of resistance at this time with certain people. As an old soul, empath, starseed, you take things personal. You don't mean to, but you're just someone who is really sensitive. You're someone who is really sensitive, and you really need to stop caring what other people, because the true people that will be in your life, they will love you who you are, and just let go of the rest. even if it's family members, even if it's friends, they're not at the same level of consciousness as you. So have a bigger perspective. None of it matters. Just do you. Don't let these energies get you in the way, because this is part of your addictions. This is part of your past life. And in the past, these are triggers that are triggering you. So you need to let these go. Work on them. Clear yourself. Clear yourself of these energies. And then you have one more goddess, which is Sige, and it's quiet time. I said that you needed to do some rest. Take some quiet time alone to rest. Meditate. Contemplate. Your goddesses really want you to meditate throughout your day, every day. Really, even if it's just a 5-minute meditation, they really want you to meditate. And then listen. You really need some quiet time. You really need to listen and have a bigger perspective. Because maybe you're being a little bit stubborn, and that's okay. It happens. But look, she's saying shush, listen. Because you're someone who really uses all different senses. You have a sixth sense for things. And just really get to your roots. Really build your roots. That is your reading. I really hope that resonated with you. That is a beautiful goddess reading. You are a beautiful goddess. Hit the like button if you did like it and it resonated with you. Comment down below any comments you have, or share your stories. Hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday are my upload days, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Namaste. Bye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your goddess pick a card reading. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful, beautiful fluorite, and let's dive into your reading. The first card we have here is Brawen. Brawen. She's all about forgiveness, and we have the number 7 here, which 7 really represents a spiritual number. You're a goddess, someone who is really analytical. But Brawen is all about forgiveness, a self-inventory. You really need to make a self-inventory of the people and as well yourself, what you have to forgive. Really focusing on your heart chakra and solar plexus chakra. Brawen is a Celtic goddess, and Celtic goddesses are during the times of England and Ireland, that type of era. But you really need to open up your heart and make amends. And the second card that we have is Ellen, all about patterns. So we have forgiveness and patterns. Your goddesses really need you to take the time to heal, because you really haven't, dealt with the matter at hand. And you really need to deal with these repetitive patterns, these generational patterns in your family, because this is where you're going to really expand, and this is where you're going to have that spiritual growth. 7 is a lucky number, and it's about spiritual growth as well. This is really where you're going to spiritually evolve and grow. You have to forgive your friends, forgive your family, because they made you who you are today. And she is another Ellen is also another Celtic goddess, and we have the number 3 here. So really coming into communion, really coming in and forgiving. Like, you just have to open up your heart, really opening your heart. And she has feathers here too, so birds are definitely a symbol. We have birds here, birds here. Birds are definitely a sign from your goddesses that you need to work on healing more, or that there's something that you really need to forgive. So anytime you see birds, that's when you still have some healing work to do. You need to forgive, or there's something that you need to grow in your life. And then we have this beautiful goddess, Greek goddess, Thea Etta. Thea Etta is her name, and she's all about alliance. So you really need, I feel, there's some tension with your family and your past with your family, and we have number 2 here. So you really need to come together with your family and work through this forgiveness. Maybe you have to forgive, apologize to your mother, your father, your siblings, aunts, uncles, whoever it is, but you really need to open your heart. Again, we have this circle around the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra, and then we have the peacock feathers here. So you have feathers in all of your goddesses cards. Feathers are really a symbol for you that you're on the right path and to keep growing and really building this alliance, building this family union again. You have to create new habits and create positivity in your life, because your heart right now is too deep. You have too many deep wounds in your heart. Really, with the Alliance card, it's all about knowing your self-worth and your willpower and your strength, and that's working with the solar plexus chakra, the color yellow, your heart chakra, the color green, like that fluorite crystal right there. Really working on equality in your family. Equality. How can you bring in back harmony? How can you bring in back balance? What is the highest good of all? What would be the highest good of all? And you are the person that is going to have to create this solution. You've had a lot of betrayals in the past. This was part of your karma. You need to forgive the past as well, and really just work on your patterns. And these are not just generational patterns. These are like creating new habits. These are not just patterns with your family. They're also patterns that you created to keep yourself safe, to protect yourself. But the goddesses are telling you, you don't need protection anymore. And I feel that you're someone who is very mysterious. You're a very mysterious goddess. And that's really what they really find that interesting about you. You're someone who is very mysterious. You have this certain energy, like you have this certain poise about you. You're very mysterious. You might be a Scorpio, or you just emanate a very Scorpio energy, a water sign, the water element. Just remember though, if you cannot build this harmony within your family, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, because it's super important. Then we have shield yourself, and we have be willing to forgive. So we have two forgiveness cards here. Look at that. Your goddesses really, really want you to work on forgiveness. It is something really huge in your life path right now, is to forgive, because it's really dampening your spirit and moving forward and having this spiritual growth. So call on Archangel Michael to really help shield yourself. Archangel Michael's really coming through in all these goddess readings. Protect yourself from harsh fear-based energies, and that's where these fear-based patterns are coming in. You have a lot of fear, and forgive those fears, Don't be hard on yourself and feel guilty that you have all these fears. Thank your fears for being there. Say, thank you, fears, for being there, for protecting me, but I no longer need you. And just send love and healing light to those fears and to those beliefs and those thoughts and the patterns. But these fear-based energies, by visualizing them in a cocoon of healing light surrounding you, and then be willing to forgive and call on Archangel Raphael, because he's the angel of health and healing. If you see, we have the medicine symbol here, right here, and this represents Archangel Raphael. So you have two archangels. You have a big breakthrough to break through, a big cycle that you need to break through. And Archangel Michael, Raphael are with you. Just call on them, because you have free will. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange of peacefulness. You really want peace in your life, so let go of the drama and let go of the past pain. It's something that you're used to. It's something that you're comfortable with, but it's just not serving you anymore. So then we have the whale and orca elders. We have water your garden and the child of cosmos. Really, your inner child is hurt. You need to forgive yourself. Your inner child is trying to really speak to you. Your goddess. You are a goddess. And then we have the whale and the orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, divine deep. You have this really healing energy to you, and this calm healing energy to you. When the whales, when they sing in the ocean, they really create this beautiful vibration. So the archangels, you have both archangels, which is super strong. They're really coming through. They really want you to bring peace back into your life. Listen to whales and orcas, dolphin, ocean music. But really, you need to open up your heart chakra as well and connect and open your heart again, because you're very closed. You're like a hermit. You're closed in your shell. Water your garden. Nourish yourself, body care, tenderness, and rest. Working through all of these patterns, you're going to need to rest. It's going to be challenging. It's tough sometimes to do the healing work. People always think, oh, they have an enlightenment and it's so beautiful and they're so happy, but you need to go through the work. You need to do you need to wring out the toxins. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You know exactly what you need to do. You have the intelligence, and then you have the Yamanahaya. Jesenia, golden opportunity goddess. When you do this work, you're going to have so many opportunities. And again, we have, look, I said dolphins before, the whales, the dolphins, the orcas. These are spirit animals coming through as well. Your goddess spirit animals that are coming through. You're just someone super mysterious. You have this poise. You really are good at opening yourself up, but you've closed yourself. But look, she's a mermaid in here. You have this beautiful, magical, like mysterious energy to you. So when you think of mermaids, they're very mysterious, right? They disappear. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And Jesenia is the Brazilian African-American goddess. You do have two Celtic goddesses here, so I do feel that you are someone. You do have two Celtic goddesses here, so I do feel you were a Celtic goddess, maybe from England, Ireland in the past, in your past life. And then we have child of the cosmos, so really tap into your inner child, and this is how you're going to work through those patterns. Working with your inner child, seeing what your inner child really, what nurturing your inner child needs. What do you need? What does your inner child, what is she crying out to you? Then we have preservation. Look at this card. The inner child. You have a lot of inner child work to do. Your inner child is speaking to you. Your inner goddess. Transformation. We have the skeleton here. This reminds me of the death card in the tarot, the major arcana death card. This means transformation. You're going to go through this transformation. We have preservation. Really preserving yourself, really preserving these new opportunities, and really preserving the new person that you're becoming. Peace is everything. You want peace. This is all peaceful energy. Look how peaceful that baby is. The dolphin, the whale, the orca. Your main mission is to bring peace back into your life. That's what your goddess cards want, that's what your goddesses want you to know. Surrender to love, surrender to your vulnerability. Because you're someone so mysterious, you don't like people knowing your weaknesses, your vulnerability, but maybe the people that you need to forgive, you need to show that vulnerability side of you to really bring out that healing. That's what your goddesses are saying that is going to really transform you. You really just need to trust that love is here for you. Trust is here for you. Love is here for you. Trust and love. The two are here for you. You deserve it. Accept the blessings. You have the crystal fluorite if you picked this beautiful crystal. And this crystal is really, this is perfect for this reading because it really helps with mental and emotional blocks. So work with the crystal fluorite. If you don't have the crystal fluorite, just put some pictures in the background of your phone, computer, and just really look up this crystal. It's really going to help you with this transformation. I really hoped you liked this reading. Hit the like button down below. Comment down below any comments you have. Share your stories as well. Hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday are my upload days. I'm going to go to pile number 5. Namaste. I'll see you guys soon. Hello, pile number 5. Welcome to your Goddess Pick a Card reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Let's dive in. If you picked a crystal, you picked lapis lazuli. And let's get right into the reading. The first goddess we have here is Thea Rhea. She is a Greek goddess Rhea. And she's so beautiful. Look how beautiful. She has these beautiful flowers in her hair. But you have a lot of change happening right now in your life. Your goddesses want you to know to go with flow and ease. But you are someone who naturally does go with flow and ease and really trusting the process in life. The second goddess card we have, look how beautiful. We have this beautiful Iris. Iris, she's so beautiful. Communication and clarity. She's all about communication and clarity, and look at the rainbow that's coming out of her eyes. She's such an angelic goddess. And then we have the number 4 here, which also represents building a foundation. You're someone who really has integrity and kindness and gentleness. I feel that some people really can take advantage of you in the past. And then we have Mayet, the Egyptian goddess Mayet, which is great because we have lapis lazuli, which is a big ancient Egyptian crystal. And she's all about truth. So we have flow, trusting the process of the universe, communication, truth. This is what you represent. You're someone who is very honorable and you have integrity, and you are someone who is very honest and honorable. These goddess cards, look at, they have a lot of, like, she has paint in her eyes. She has paint coming on her eyes, and she's wearing this mask. So these goddess cards, maybe you're someone who really likes to hide. You're someone who is very introverted. You're an introverted type of goddess. I feel like you're someone who is very deep. You're more like the darkness vibe, but not in like a bad way, because nothing is good or bad, right? It just is. Nothing is good or bad. It just is. And I feel that you're someone that is introverted or someone that is nocturnal. Like your passions, your creativity works through at nighttime. You can be a little mysterious to some people. It's a little hard for you to open up your heart. So that's where this communication comes from. As a Greek goddess, with all these goddesses, I feel that you're someone that is going to be a public speaker. You're gonna really express yourself with communication and truth. You really work with your throat chakra really, really well, and really work with your throat chakra throughout your life, because that is the goddess throat chakra that you're gonna work with. And you just really bring the community together with your words of expression, with your community. I feel that you're just gonna be a speaker, a leader. You're really gonna lead people through communication, for sure. And Mayette, she's also all about justice. So you're gonna have justice in your life. Over and over again, you will get justice. Like, life just really always works out for you. When you go with the flow and you go with flow and ease, life works out with you. So take that healing message from your goddesses, that when you feel resistance or resisting things, go back to flowing, because this is really gonna help and benefit you, and this is gonna always bring you justice. You're someone that likes truth. You're a goddess that likes truth. You like to bring justice. The justice and truth represents also a Libra. So maybe you are a Libra, and Libras are very good at communicating, being social. Third eye chakra. Your goddesses also want you to work on your solar plexus chakra. So these two chakras are what your goddesses want you to focus on. And it is safe for you to see energy of love in all forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So because you're someone who communicates, maybe you're someone that has mediumship. Maybe you connect with spirit, with God. You really can hear. You really are clairaudient. You hear things. You feel and sense things. You visualize. You see a lot. You're clairvoyant and clairaudient. It is safe for you to be powerful. Know that. You have justice right next to the solar plexus card. It is safe for you to be powerful. Stand in your power. Don't let anyone bring you down, and take charge of your life in positive ways. This is the goddess that you are. You're a very powerful goddess. You stand up for yourself. You stand up for other people. You're very protective. You're protective of others when other people won't be, and you might necessarily get that back. That's who you truly are at your core. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So really work on your third eye, and maybe that's why we have this mask. All these masks are over the third eye of each goddess. And right here, she has a gem right against her third eye. So really work on opening up your third eye, because this is part of your goddess mission, is to open up and work with your third eye. Star bathing. Your life is a canvas, the void. Okay, so we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Work with crystals. That's really going to help you. Transmission, activation. It's going to help you activate. Light body. Visualize yourself with white light, your body with white light, a white aura. Work with your aura. Cleanse your aura. Your life is a canvas. Really creating your life and communicating. That's creating your life. The way you're going to create and design and manifest your life is through communication. You are an artist. You're a manifestation. You are a goddess of manifestation and a goddess of creative accountability. You have all these beautiful, I feel that you're like a jack of all trades. You're a jack of all trades. You're a shapeshifter. You're able to communicate with all different kinds of people. You're able to shapeshift to that energy. You're a shapeshifter. You're a manifester. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. So this card just really represents, I would say, working on your third and solar plexus chakra, because this is really just embracing those chakras, embracing who you are, and really just stopping and realizing how strong of a person you are, and how, like, you're a jack of all trades. You bring justice, you bring truth, you bring communication, you bring flow and ease in people's lives. You're a manifester, and you really just need to stop and realize this. Iris is also the goddess, a rainbow goddess. She's the rainbow goddess, and that's why she has the rainbow coming out of her eyes. You really are someone that brings abundance into your life and into others, and that is your goddess mission, is to bring abundance in people's lives. Authenticity. You're someone who is rigorously honest, and you really speak up. So be consistent and speak up for people. Really work on your habits, your words, your actions, and the past really has shaped you. Again, you just have this shapeshifter energy. And then we have this beautiful goddess, high priestess, Celtic goddess Dana. This high priestess, she is the ancient Celtic goddess. Of all the goddesses, she's the high priestess. We have the high priestess in the tarot, and look at her, she wears the crown. And this is the goddess that you're leading up to. And look, she has also her throat chakra, a blue crystal around it, which works with communication. So you're gonna work with several different chakras: third eye, throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, as well as your solar plexus chakra. You have a divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Again, we have spiritual teaching here. So you're going to communicate, you're going to speak through spirituality. You're someone who's really spiritual. The high priestess here, she's really, intuitive. You're someone who's really intuitive, and that's what helps you really work and communicate with different types of people. And you are a spiritual teacher. Your goddesses are telling you, you need consistency. You need to be a spiritual teacher. And then look at that. As I said before, you are a sun goddess as well. We have the sun here. You work with the sun energy and consistency. You really need consistency. Work with your habits and your actions. This is what's going to help also shape you. But you have all this golden opportunity coming your way. We have the sun here, yellow card here, the yellow medallion in the back. And really, you can also, we have the sun and the moon here, so you're really able to balance that out. We have truth here, the balance scale here as well, really balancing that out. You're really balanced. You're a person that can work with yin and yang energy, and this is so beautiful. This is the sun god, a sun god. This is such a beautiful reading. If you picked a lapis lazuli, this is really connected to Egyptian times, also the Roman times as well. But I really connect with this with the Egyptians. They used it for paint, for artwork, describing different things in their lives and using it as jewelry. So work with lapis lazuli, because you're someone who has deep wisdom. You have all these talents and skills and talents that makes you the jack of all trades. You are a strong goddess. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Hit the like button down below if that resonated with you, and definitely share your comments down below and your story. Hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday are my upload days. Subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell down below to keep up with me, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Namaste.